How you doing? My name is Alex Kalavchik, and this is a project for Touro College for Dr. Levy's class. So this is a presentation on YouTube, and the topic I chose to talk about is seclusion and physical restraints in schools, and especially in special ed environment. So from the research that I've done and the information that I was able to gather, this is some of the facts that I was able to research. So families across the country are challenging a system that they say have not only failed to educate and protect children, but also endangered their lives. So this is a huge topic, seclusion and physical restraint. There's been numerous cases all over the country, and there's been dozens of lawsuits that have been filed against schools and districts. It's been on the news, it's been all over the place, and the law is a little bit murky. Not too many people know or understand what the rules are. And the problem with that is that there are no universal laws for restraint, seclusion and physical restraint in the United States. The laws differ from state to state. Let me just see this. Department officials found that schools physically restrained students 39,000 times during the 2009 school year, and about 70% of these cases involved special needs. So especially in this field, in the special education field, this topic of seclusion and physical restraint is very important, and we as educators, we need to know the laws that govern, that laws that are in place, and unfortunately, like I said, because there are no universal laws in the United States, it differs from state to state. It's a little bit of a gray area, and a lot of educators don't know exactly what the rules and regulations are. So I'm going to try to talk about some of these laws pertaining to New York State. So, like I said, each state has different policies, and I believe only 20 out of 52 states have specific policies in place. New York is one of them. So this came directly from New York State website. So New York has regulations that provide some protections for all children and other protections only for children with disabilities. So there are two different set of laws in place for regular students and for students with disabilities. So we need to know the differences. The protections are meaningful and apply to both restraint and seclusion. So New York permits the use of restraint or seclusion to restrain a person when there's a threat of physical harm, property destruction, or educational disruption. This law applies to all children, but restraint and seclusion are so dangerous that they should be permitted only when activity threatens imminent physical danger, not for other activity that poses no such threat. For students with disabilities, seclusion in a locked room or any room that child cannot open from the inside is forbidden. Staff must continuously and directly visually observe these children. There are no similar protection for children without disabilities. So very important. Children with disabilities cannot be left by themselves or left in a locked room. New York has permitted mechanical restraints for a very limited group of students, but it was phased out after the 2008 school year. So no mechanical restraints of any sort are permitted in a special education environment.
When she comes back, could you tell her to come into the room?
Okay. So for students with disabilities, less restrictive and less dangerous interventions must fail or be ineffective before restraint or seclusion are used. So seclusion or restraint is actually it's a last resort. New York allows restraint or seclusion for property distraction and educational disruption, even when no one is in danger. That makes this protection less effective. Very important, parental notification. It's required for students with disabilities. There's no time period set. It is far better for schools to take steps to inform parents on the same day or within 24 hours. Very important. Anything happens, any kind of physical restriction, restraint or seclusion that took place, make sure that parents are notified within 24 hours, and preferably probably within 4 or 5. Prompt notification is vital so that parents can seek medical needed medical help, including concussions, hidden internal injuries, seek treatment for trauma, care for the child, and work with the school to use behavioral support that will infer the use of restraint seclusion. Okay, this is some of the facts. I mean, this law, it goes much deeper. For those interested, you can go to New York State Department of Education website and find out more information. But I just described briefly what some of the laws are. Like I said, for those who are really interested, and this is a very important topic, you can go to New York State website and you can get more information, more detailed information. Thank you.